I could see Security Council is completely dysfunctional. So there is no doubt about it. And it is also, in my opinion, a bit of clash of values. I think the way that they are going about it. But at the same time, we just saw what happened in Munich with the Europeans, for example. And also we saw the voting pattern on the Ukraine war in the UN General Assembly and in Security Council. And you could see the deep division between the United States and Europe, But let me also say at the same time, I think any proclamation of the demise of the transatlantic partnership is slightly premature. As Mark Twain says, the reports of my death are exaggerated. So it's something like that. So I think, but at the same time, we should also recognize that what the United States is fighting for is, not just about fragmentation, but they're also fighting a few other things besides. The most important of which is the way, as I mentioned, the way the liberal framework and policies of Europe is being taken advantage of by illiberal values. And that what I meant was that you can see that radicalization is on the rise. You have religiophobia, which is coming up in a very big way. And thanks to that, we have I would say that people are now going ahead and voting for the right and the far right in very big numbers. And rightly so, because they really fear that their way of life is in danger, their religion is in danger. Many things are in danger in Europe. So, and least of all, of course, the values which the Western world stands for. So I think somewhere down the line, there is, the United States are holding a mirror to the Europeans and, asking them to look at yourself and see where you're heading. But as far as multilateral things are concerned, I think there is definitely a need for change. I mean, there is no doubt about it. And India has been the most vocal proponent of what we call as reformed multilateralism, which the Prime Minister has coined. But at the same time, when you're still not there, I mean, it's still fragmented. You don't know whether the change in multilateral diplomacy or multilateral institutions will come tomorrow or 10 years later. So you are, as of now, confronted with a world which is fragmented. And in that, I think it's very, very important that we realize our full potential as a nation. And as he says that, it's absolutely crucial to get a 9 to 10% to go where we are. But at the same time, there have been times when India has been impoverished. And we continue to play a very important geopolitical role. I can only refer to the Korean War in 1950, 51, 52. We were just 3 years as a nation. We were impoverished. We just come out of colonialism. But at the same time, we played such a crucial role in the Korean War that India was made the chair of the Neutral Nations Repatriation Committee when the Korean War ended. And we didn't mediate, but we played a role, an important role. So we can play irrespective of where we are, as long as we have the will to do it. And we have the will to do it. We have very strong leadership, and I don't see why we cannot do that.